If you're trying to sell your property and there's a sidewalk lien on file, this can absolutely stop your deal from going through. Most homeowners don't even realize this is an issue until the buyer's attorney brings it up during closing. And by that point, you're already under pressure. You've got a buyer, contracts are signed, closing is scheduled. Then suddenly everything slows down or stops completely. Because a sidewalk lien isn't just a small issue. It's something that has to be addressed before the deal can move forward. What is a sidewalk lien? A sidewalk lien is a claim the city places on your property when sidewalk issues weren't fixed or billed properly. And since it's tied to the property, not the owner, it becomes part of the transaction when you try to sell. If you're in contract right now and not sure whether this applies to your property, send me the address using the link below. I'll take a look and tell you exactly what you're dealing with before it becomes a bigger problem. I've been handling sidewalk liens and NYC DOT issues for over 21 years. And I can tell you, this is one of the most common problems that shows up right before closing. The issue isn't just the lien itself, it's how it affects the buyer, the attorney, and the timeline of your deal. In some cases, the lien gets flagged during title search, and the buyer's attorney immediately puts the deal on hold. Now, nothing moves forward until it's addressed. Closing gets pushed, everyone gets frustrated. And now, you're racing against time to fix something you didn't even know existed. In other situations, the buyer is still willing to move forward, but now they're asking for money to be held in escrow. That means part of your proceeds are tied up after closing until the lien is fully resolved. And depending on the situation, that can take weeks or even months. And then you have the worst case scenario. The buyer doesn't want to do the deal with it at all. They see the lien as a risk. They don't want delays. And now they're considering walking away from the deal entirely. So here's the reality. A sidewalk lien doesn't always kill a deal, but it will always affect it. At a minimum, it slows things down. In some cases, it changes the financial terms. And in the worst cases, it puts the entire deal at risk. That's why this isn't something you want to discover at the last minute. The biggest mistake I see, homeowners wait for the buyer side to find it. They assume everything is fine until it becomes a problem during closing. And by then, you've lost control of the situation. Now you're reacting instead of planning. So here's what you need to do. First, find out if there's a lien on your property before you go into contract. Second, if there is one, figure out exactly what caused it. And third, choose the fastest path to deal with it. That could mean removing it before closing, structuring it through escrow, or resolving part of it so the deal can still move forward. Every situation is different, but the key is handling it early, not at the last minute. If you're selling your property and want a clear answer, don't wait for this to come up during closing. Send me your address using the link in the description below. I'll review it and tell you exactly what you're dealing with and the best way to handle it without putting your deal at risk. Because when it comes to sidewalk liens, it's not just about fixing a problem. It's about making sure your deal actually goes through.